Hello and welcome to Visa News Daily, your go-to channel for the latest immigration and visa news. Today we have a significant update for Irish citizens living in the United Kingdom. The UK government has officially launched a new, easier and cheaper route to British citizenship for Irish nationals. This is a landmark development that acknowledges the deep-rooted historical and cultural ties between the UK and Ireland. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about this new pathway, who is eligible, what the new process involves, how it differs from the old system, and what this means for the future of UK-Irish relations. So, grab a cup of tea, and let's get into the details. But before we get there, if you've not already, subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell for upcoming updates. For decades, Irish citizens have enjoyed a unique status in the UK under the Common Travel Area arrangements, allowing them to live, work and vote in the UK without needing a visa. However, for those who wish to become British citizens, the process was the same as for any other foreign national, a process known as naturalisation. This involved meeting stringent residency requirements, passing the Life in the UK test, proving English language proficiency, and paying a substantial application fee. But now, things have changed dramatically. On July the 22nd, 2025, the British Nationality Irish Citizens Act 2024 came into force, introducing a simplified and more accessible route for Irish citizens to obtain British citizenship. This new process is a form of registration, not naturalisation, which is a key distinction that makes it a more straightforward process. This change has been welcomed as a move that strengthens the unique relationship between the two countries, building upon the foundations of the Common Travel Area and the Good Friday Agreement. The Good Friday Agreement in particular affirms the right of people born in Northern Ireland to hold both British and Irish citizenship. This new law extends a similar principle of ease and recognition to Irish citizens who have made their homes across the UK. So, what exactly makes this new route easier? Let's look at the key changes. First and foremost, applicants under this new scheme are no longer required to sit the Life in the UK test. This test, which covers British history, culture and traditions, has often been a significant hurdle for many applicants. Secondly, the requirement to prove knowledge of the English language has been waived for Irish citizens applying through this route. Given the shared language, this is a logical and practical change that removes an unnecessary step from the process. Thirdly, the application fee has been significantly reduced. The cost for an adult applying under this new route is £723, which is 50% cheaper than the standard naturalisation fee for other nationalities. For children, the fee is £607. Furthermore, there are provisions for fee waivers for children in the care of a local authority, and for those who can demonstrate they cannot afford the fee. This makes the process more financially accessible for many individuals and families. These changes collectively represent a more streamlined and welcoming approach for Irish citizens who wish to formalise their status in the UK. Now, you might be wondering who is eligible to apply under this new route. The criteria are quite specific, so let's break them down. To be eligible, an applicant must be an Irish citizen and meet the following requirements. First, you must have been living in the UK for the previous 5 years. Second, and this is a crucial detail, you must have been physically present in the UK exactly 5 years before the date your application is received by the Home Office. For example, if you apply on September 30th, 2025, you must have been in the UK on October the 1st, 2020. Third, there are limits on the amount of time you can have spent outside the UK during this 5-year period. You must not have been absent for more than a total of 450 days over the 5 years. Fourth, in the final year before your application, your absences from the UK must not exceed 90 days. Fifth, you must not have been in breach of any immigration laws during your 5 years at residence. And finally, you must be of good character. This is a standard requirement for all British citizenship applications and generally means you have respected the law and your obligations as a resident. It's important to note that this new route is open to Irish citizens of any age, so children can also apply. This is a significant aspect of the new law, as it allows Irish children living in the UK to acquire British citizenship, regardless of their parents' status. The application process itself has also been simplified. For most people, the application will be made online using Form B OTA. For those residing in the Channel Islands, the Isle of Man, or a British Overseas Territory, a paper form will need to be completed. The Home Office has also published detailed guidance known as Guide B3, registration as a British citizen, Irish citizens, to assist applicants through the process. One of the significant benefits of acquiring British citizenship through this new registration route is that it is granted otherwise than by descent. This means that individuals who become British citizens this way can pass on their citizenship to their children born outside the UK, which is not always the case with other forms of citizenship acquisition. So why has the UK government introduced this new route now? As we've touched upon, it's a recognition of the unique and enduring relationship between the UK and Ireland. The two nations share a long history, deep cultural connections, and countless family ties that span generations. This new legislation can also be seen as a move to address a disparity that existed in the citizenship process. While people born in Northern Ireland have long had the right to choose to be British, Irish, or both, Irish citizens who moved to other parts of the UK faced a more complex and costly path to British citizenship. This new route helps to level the playing field and acknowledges the significant contributions that Irish citizens have made to British society. Migration and Citizenship Minister Seema Malhotra has stated that this new route will enable eligible Irish nationals who have made their home in the UK to fully participate in British society while maintaining their Irish citizenship. It's important to remember that Ireland allows for dual citizenship, so you will not have to give up your Irish citizenship to become a British citizen. Now, let's talk about the practical implications and what this means for you if you're an Irish citizen considering this step. While Irish citizens already enjoy many of the same rights as British citizens in the UK, holding British citizenship can offer additional benefits and a greater sense of security for some. For example, it provides the right to a British passport, which is one of the most powerful in the world, offering visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to over 190 countries. For some, it may be a symbolic step, a way of formalising their identity and their connection to the country they call home. For others, it may be a practical decision, particularly for those who travel frequently or have family members who are British citizens. It's also worth noting that while the Common Travel Area has been in place for a long time, having British citizenship provides an additional layer of certainty about one's long-term status in the UK, regardless of any future political changes. If you're interested in applying under this new route, there are a few things you can do to prepare. First, gather your documents. You'll need to prove your Irish citizenship, so make sure you have a valid Irish passport or other official documentation. Second, review your travel history for the past 5 years. You'll need to ensure you meet the residency and absence requirements. It's a good idea to compile a list of all your trips outside the UK, including the dates of departure and return. Third, ensure you meet the good character requirement. This means having a clean criminal record and a history of complying with UK laws. And finally, familiarise yourself with the online application form and the official government guidance. This will help to ensure a smooth and successful application process. In conclusion, the launch of this new, easier British citizenship route for Irish citizens is a significant and positive development. It's a testament to the enduring friendship between the UK and Ireland, and a practical step that will benefit many individuals and families. By removing some of the key barriers to citizenship, the UK government is sending a clear message of welcome to the Irish community. This new law not only simplifies a bureaucratic process, but also reinforces the deep and multifaceted connections that bind our two nations. It's a recognition of a shared past and a commitment to a shared future. That's all we have for you today on Visa News Daily. We hope this breakdown has been helpful. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future updates. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and we'll do our best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.